first time I heard him breathe, I froze. It wasn't human, more like metal grinding with every inhale. I was a guard at the Bastille, not by choice. It was quiet, cold work, mostly watching prisoners who had already given up. But one night in 1698, a special carriage arrived from the coast. The man inside was chained, covered in a black cloak, and his head was hidden by an iron mask that gleamed in the torchlight. The governor said no one was to look at him directly, no one was to speak unless spoken to, and under no reason was anyone to see his face. We were told he was dangerous, but he barely moved. They kept him in a single cell, high up and away from all others. My job was to bring food once a day. He never touched it while I was there. He'd wait until I left. Then I'd hear the clink of the plate against iron. Sometimes at night, I'd hear tapping slow, steady, like someone knocking on the wall from the other side. I thought it was rats until I realized the sound always came from his cell. One evening, curiosity got the better of me. I opened the slot in his door to see. He was standing in the middle of the room, looking right at me. The mask had no holes for eyes, just thin slits, and yet I could feel him staring back. He raised a hand and pointed at his throat. Then, in a broken whisper, said, "Tell me, what year is it?" I told him. He nodded slowly. Then he said, "Do they still remember my brother?" Before I could ask who he meant, the warden appeared behind me. He slammed the slot shut and ordered me away. I wasn't allowed near that cell again. A week later, they said the masked man was dead. They buried him in the prison yard that same night. No ceremony, no name. The next morning, his cell was empty. The bed was stripped, the walls scrubbed clean, and the record of his imprisonment was gone from the ledger. But I remember that sound, that harsh, rattling breath from behind the iron. Sometimes, when the wind moves through the Bastille's ruins, I swear I still hear it.